15 cruise hacks the cruise lines don't want you to know. Ever feel like cruise lines are playing you? Like no matter how carefully you plan, they always find a way to squeeze more money out of your vacation? That's not your imagination. Cruise ships are floating cities designed to distract, upsell, and trap you into spending more. And most passengers walk right into it without even realizing. But not you, not today. In this video, we're exposing 15 cruise tricks the cruise lines hope you never find out. These aren't just helpful tips. They're powerful hacks that'll save you money, score you secret upgrades, and help you cruise smarter and more confidently than 90% of people on board. From drink package traps and gratuity scams to cabin upgrade secrets, quiet room locations, and even how they track you without saying a word. We're uncovering what they never put in the brochure. Whether it's your first cruise or your fifth, this is your inside pass to finally outsmart the cruise lines and take back control of your trip. Let's get into it. Number 1. Why you should never prepay gratuities. Prepaid gratuities are like tipping a waiter before you taste the food. Once cruise lines have your money, it doesn't matter if your steward disappears or your waiter forgets your drink every night. You've already paid. That's the catch. You lose your leverage. The smarter move? Opt out when booking. You can adjust tips later at guest services based on the service you actually receive. Many seasoned cruisers even say the crew treats you better when they know you haven't prepaid, because their tip depends on your satisfaction. It's not rude, it's smart. Want VIP treatment? Tip in cash? That bartender who remembers your drink? The steward who leaves towel animals every night? They'll value a personal thank you far more than a split-up charge. Pro move. Hand your steward $10 or $20 on day 1. It sets the tone for great service all week. Still, some argue that removing auto gratuities cheats the invisible crew, cooks, dishwashers, laundry workers, who also deserve their share. That's why many opt for the hybrid approach. Keep the automatic tips to support the whole team and bring cash to reward standout service. Bottom line, convenience costs you control. Whether you go cash only or hybrid, know your options. The crew will notice when you're a cruiser who knows how the game is played. Number 2, the power strip secret. Let me guess, you're packing a phone, tablet, smartwatch, maybe a camera, and yes, that hair tool you swore you wouldn't bring but absolutely did. Now imagine trying to charge all that in a cabin with only 2 outlets, one usually hidden behind the TV or jammed under a lamp. Welcome to the world of cruise ship power struggles. Here's the part cruise lines don't advertise. Almost all power strips are banned, even those without surge protection. Bring any multi-outlet extension, and security might confiscate it faster than a bottle of rum tucked in your luggage. But don't worry, there's a smarter solution. A USB charging hub with no AC outlets. These lifesavers let you charge multiple devices at once without violating ship rules. Pro tip, get a compact USB hub with at least 4 ports. That way, you can power your phone, watch, and other gadgets simultaneously, no musical outlets required. And if you must bring something that uses a regular plug, pair it with a fully charged power bank. Just make sure it's under 100 watt-hours and doesn't have built-in surge protection. Remember, cruise cabins were designed long before we started traveling with a tech army. With the right gear, you can outsmart those limitations and be the most prepared person on board, with every device charged and ready to capture every moment of your vacation. Number 3. Drink package math they hope you ignore. That drink package sounds amazing, doesn't it? Unlimited cocktails, fancy coffees, bottled water, like an all-you-can-drink paradise. Here's what cruise lines are banking on, that you won't actually do the math. These packages typically run $60 to $100 per person per day. And here's the catch. If one adult in your cabin buys it, most cruise lines require the other adult to buy it too, even if they barely drink. Let's break this down. To break even on a $70 per day package, you'd need to drink about 7 cocktails daily, every single day of your cruise. And not just any cocktails, you'd need to order the premium drinks covered by your package. But wait, there's more fine print they don't highlight. Service charges still apply to each drink, many premium liquors aren't included, and some ships even limit how many drinks you can order within a certain time period. Here's how to beat the system. First, check if your cruise offers discounted packages when you book online before sailing. Second, consider paying as you go. Most moderate drinkers actually spend less this way. And third, know that bottled water, soda, and specialty coffee often have cheaper standalone packages if that's mainly what you want. The truth, these packages are designed for heavy drinkers. Unless you plan to spend your entire vacation at the bar, you might be better off with a few well-chosen drinks each day and putting the savings towards something else, like that spa day you'll actually remember. Number 4. The interior cabin gamble. How to find the hidden gems. Everyone sees the rock-bottom price on an interior cabin and thinks they've hit the jackpot. But that bargain price is often attached to a room directly above the thumping bass of the nightclub or right below the 5 a.m. weight-dropping marathon in the fitness center. You're not saving money, you're trading it for your sleep. But here's the insider move. Some interior cabins are unicorns, quiet, and sometimes even larger than standard for the exact same price. These are hidden gems, often tucked away in odd corners of the ship's layout or originally designed with a unique shape. They offer extra square footage for the price of the smallest room on board. How do you snag one? Treat the ship's deck plan like a treasure map. Scan for interior rooms that seem unusually shaped or are located mid-ship, sandwiched between other quiet passenger decks. A few extra minutes of research turns your gamble into a guaranteed win, securing a peaceful, spacious haven for the lowest possible price. Pro tip: bring a battery-powered nightlight and a digital clock. Without natural light, you'll wake up at noon wondering if it's morning or night. With the right location and a few smart tweaks, your interior cabin can be a peaceful, money-saving haven, not the cave you're imagining. Number 5. Embarkation Day Buffet Trap. Step onto any cruise ship on Embarkation Day, and you'll see the same scene. Hundreds of passengers rushing straight to the buffet, like it's some kind of Hunger Games. But here's the thing. They're walking right into the cruise line's first trap of the vacation. That buffet on day 1? It's where food goes to die. Most dishes were prepped hours earlier and sit under heat lamps, waiting for a mob of hungry cruisers. The salad wilts, the pizza turns rubbery, and good luck finding a clean table amid the chaos. Pro tip: skip the crowded buffet on your first day. Instead, drop your carry-on bags in your cabin first. No need to drag luggage through the crowds. Then check your cruise app or ask a crew member if the main dining room is open for lunch. Many ships quietly offer table service with freshly cooked meals. You'll enjoy a relaxed first meal with actual silverware and service. Not fighting for the last bread roll with someone who's been at the airport since 4 a.m. Some ships even have specialty restaurants with discounted lunch specials or smaller spots like the poolside grill or pizza station that stay uncrowded. Start your vacation like a pro, not like you're in a Black Friday sale for mediocre pasta. Number 6. Best times to eat. Cruise ships run like clockwork, and if you time your meals wrong, you're signing up for cold food, long lines, and the dining experience equivalent of a crowded subway at rush hour. But get this timing right, and you'll eat like royalty while everyone else fights over the last dinner roll. Here's the golden rule: avoid peak times like the plague. For breakfast, the sweet spot is 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. when the early risers have left and the late sleepers haven't arrived yet. You'll get fresh bacon that actually cracks, not that sad, rubbery stuff sitting in grease for an hour. Dinner is where timing becomes an art form. Show up right when the dining room opens at 5:30 p.m., and you'll get the best tables, the freshest dishes, and servers who aren't yet overwhelmed. Can't do early? Aim for after 8 p.m. when the families with kids have cleared out and the kitchen has time to perfect your meal. Even the buffet has its rhythms. Arrive 30 minutes after opening when the first wave has cleared, but the food hasn't been sitting out too long. Pro tip: watch where the crew eats. They know exactly when each station gets freshly replenished. This isn't just about avoiding crowds, it's about getting food at its peak. That pasta that's been under a heat lamp for 45 minutes? That's what the 7 p.m. crowd gets. The perfectly al dente version? That's yours at 5:30. Time your meals right, and you're not just eating, you're upgrading your entire cruise dining experience. Number 7. Free hidden dining gems. The cruise line wants you to think your only options are the crowded buffet or the main dining room. But savvy passengers know about the secret third option, hidden gems serving quality food at no extra cost that most guests never discover. While everyone mobs the buffet at breakfast, the main dining room offers sit-down service with perfectly cooked eggs and crispy bacon made to order. Late night? There's always that tucked-away pizza station or deli counter that stays open when everything else is closed. Some ships even have unadvertised poolside grills or made-to-order pasta stations that cruise employees quietly frequent. Here's the insider move. Room service breakfast is often completely free if you stick to the basics. Imagine fresh coffee and pastries delivered to your balcony without fighting the morning crowds. And don't overlook the smaller casual eateries. They're typically less crowded with higher quality ingredients than the main buffet lines. The key is to explore beyond the obvious options on your first day. Ask crew members where they eat. They'll point you to the best hidden spots that don't cost extra but deliver way better quality, because nothing beats enjoying great food without the lines, the noise, or the upcharges. Number 8. Cover your peephole immediately. Here's something unsettling that most cruisers never think about. That peephole in your cabin door isn't as one-way as you'd hope. It's a documented security flaw, not just cruise ship paranoia. Under certain lighting conditions, or with a simple tool, someone outside could see directly into your room. The fix is laughably simple yet crucial. First, cover the peephole immediately. Pack a small adhesive bandage, a sticky note, or one of those sliding peephole covers you can buy online for pennies. And if you want total peace of mind, here's another pro move many travelers swear by. Bring a portable door lock. These simple devices wedge into the door frame, making it impossible for anyone to open from the outside, even with a key card. Are crew members spying on you? Extremely unlikely. But between hallway traffic, maintenance staff, and other passengers, why take the chance? This isn't about fear. It's about taking complete control of your personal space. While everyone else is just unpacking, you'll already be 2 steps ahead on privacy and security. Because on a cruise ship, your comfort starts with controlling who can see or step into your room. Number 9. Quietest cabin locations. Think all cruise cabins are created equal? Try sleeping beneath the pool deck when they start dragging chairs at 5 a.m. or above the theater during a midnight show. Cruise lines won't warn you about these noise traps. They'll just hand you a shiny deck plan and let you pick your own nightmare. The golden rule? Check what's above, below, and across from your cabin. That quiet-looking spot might be directly across from a crew service door or laundromat. Hello, slamming carts at 2 a.m. Avoid cabins adjacent to public spaces at all costs. That includes lounges, kids' clubs, the casino, and even casual cafes. Noise bleeds through walls more than you'd think. Also, steer clear of cabins near elevators, nightclubs, or directly under the buffet or gym. And while aft cabins have great views, they often come with engine noise and vibration. Some find it relaxing, others lose sleep over it. Here's what the pros do. Book a cabin sandwiched between 2 passenger decks, with sleeping guests above and below. Midship locations also have less motion and foot traffic, making them your safest bet for a quiet night. Pro tip: call the cruise line and ask which decks are quietest on this ship. They won't offer that info up front, but if you ask, they'll usually tell you. Outsmarting the system isn't just about saving money, it's about saving your sanity. Sleep tight, not light. Number 10. Photo scams and how to beat them. Every cruise line has them. Those photographers who ambush you at dinner, on the gangway, even by the pool, promising just one quick photo. Fast forward to the gallery, and suddenly that blurry shot of you mid-bite is priced at $25. And the digital copy? Another $15 on top. It's a brilliant scheme. They snap dozens of photos, hoping you'll cave and buy at least one. But here's how you can outsmart them. Instead of paying for a photo you might like later, bring your own phone and take pictures at the very same locations they use. Those grand staircases and perfect sunset backdrops, they aren't exclusive. And if your phone has portrait mode, you'll get that lovely background blur, just like a pro. Want that formal night picture? Just ask a fellow passenger or a friendly crew member to snap it for you before dinner. Most are more than happy to help. And unlike the ship's photographers, they won't charge you a small fortune for a low-resolution USB stick. You don't have to fall into the photo trap. With a bit of planning, you'll get better pictures, more natural smiles, and keep your money where it belongs, in your onboard account, or hey, maybe even in your wallet. Number 11. Daily Drink Special Trap. That colorful drink of the day with its cute name and tiny umbrella looks tempting, doesn't it? Here's the reality cruise lines don't want you to know. These specials are the biggest profit makers at the bar. They're designed with the cheapest liquor, the sweetest mixers, and just enough alcohol to make you think you're getting a deal. The math is simple. That Caribbean Sunset special costs them about $1.50 to make, but they'll charge you $9. And if you're on a drink package, even worse, you're burning through your unlimited drinks on something that would cost them less than bottled water. Here's how to drink like a pro. First, always ask what liquor is actually in the special. You'll often find it's the bottom shelf option. Second, order a classic cocktail that you know you will enjoy. A mojito, a whiskey sour, an espresso martini, something with real ingredients and actual flavor, not just a catchy name. Smartest move, befriend your bartender early. A simple, "What's actually good today?" often gets you a better pour or a tip about what's freshly made. Because on a cruise, the real special is knowing how to avoid the traps and drink what's actually worth your money or your package's daily limit. Number 12. Luggage tag fail. Picture this. You're at the cruise terminal, excitedly attaching those flimsy paper luggage tags they told you to print at home. You fold them, maybe staple them, and think, good enough. Big mistake. Those tags are about to face a battlefield of conveyor belts, baggage carts, and rushed porters. By the time your bag makes it to your cabin, there's a 50-50 chance the tag is shredded or missing entirely. And when that happens, your suitcase goes rogue, taking a scenic tour of the ship while you're stuck wearing yesterday's outfit for 2 days. I've seen grown adults nearly cry at guest services begging for their bags. Here's how to avoid the nightmare. The easiest fix: buy clear plastic luggage tag holders. They're cheap, tough, and practically indestructible. The DIY method: no holders. Cover your paper tag with clear packing tape, front and back. Waterproof, tear-resistant, done. And here's the ultimate backup plan every cruiser should follow. Always put a second piece of paper with your name and cabin number inside your suitcase. That way, even if the outside tag is completely destroyed, the crew can still get your bag to your room. Because when it comes to cruise luggage, there are 2 types of people. Those who learn this lesson the hard way, and those smirking from their balcony, fully dressed with all their belongings, sipping a cocktail. Number 13. Disembark last. Everyone rushes to get off the ship as soon as it docks, lining up like there's a prize for being first. But here's what they don't realize. The smartest cruisers stay on board as long as possible. Why? Because disembarking last comes with hidden luxury. No crowds, no lines, no fighting for elevators with your luggage. The buffet is quiet, the lounges are empty, and you can enjoy one last leisurely coffee while everyone else is stuck in a cattle call at customs. Your bags? They'll be waiting alone on the pier, easy to spot without the chaos. Cruise lines won't advertise this because they want everyone off quickly. But if you don't have an early flight, take your time. Enjoy breakfast, snap some final photos, and walk off the ship like you own it. Because while everyone else was stressed, you just unlocked the most peaceful way to end your vacation. Number 14. Cabin privacy myth. That "do not disturb" sign on your door. It's more of a suggestion than a rule. Cruise ship security can and will enter your cabin anytime if they have cause. Safety inspections, noise complaints, or wellness checks can happen without warning. They're not spying on you or invading your privacy. They're monitoring the ship. Smell smoke? Security will be at your door in seconds. Report a noise issue? They'll check it out even if you're not home. And that private balcony, crew may access it for maintenance during port days. Here's a critical safety rule many cruisers don't know. Never leave your cabin door and balcony door open at the same time. The wind tunnel effect can slam the heavy cabin door with enough force to cause serious injury. This is a real danger reported by many travelers. So, be smart. Don't bring prohibited items, keep noise reasonable, and always answer calmly if security knocks. Because here's the truth. Cruise lines control the ship. Your best move is to know the rules, written and unwritten, and act like a pro, not a rule breaker. Before we get to the final cruise trick, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss more cruise secrets just like these. And hey, comment Cruise Insider down below so I can personally thank you for being part of the crew. Alright, now let's finish strong with the tip cruise lines really hope you never find out about. Number 15. How cruise lines track you and use it. Here's something that might surprise you. Cruise lines know exactly where you are on the ship at all times. That cruise card in your pocket? It's not just opening doors, it's a tracking device. Most modern ships employ RFID technology that's built into your cruise card or wearable wristband, creating a detailed map of your every move. Every time you order a drink, enter your cabin, or even pause too long near a shop, the system takes note. They claim it's for safety, and sure, that's part of it. But let's be real, they're also using this data to push targeted offers. Spend too much time near the spa? Suddenly your cabin gets discount massage coupons. Hit the bar 3 times in one afternoon? Get ready for drink package upgrade pop-ups on your cabin TV. Here's how to use it to your advantage. First, if traveling with family, use the ship's app to track each other. No more wasting time searching the buffet. Second, this data can save you if there's a dispute about onboard charges. That $12 mojito you never ordered? Your activity log proves you were at the pool when it was charged. So yes, Big Cruise Brother is watching, but sometimes that might not be such a bad thing. The bottom line? On a modern cruise ship, privacy doesn't exist, but at least now you know how the game is played and how to play it better.